scrimmage. The 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. A loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Right, 80.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Attack!
They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Brashard Smith, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clement. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Got a man open. It's Chase. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 12. Hey, can. 11.
On 3rd down, Clement. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 11 empty.
Now Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chenal. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It's a gain of 10.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Head coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Ready?
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
180. Wake up. 11 MT. Take.
Up the middle they go. Brennan. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Burrow changing things up here.
12. Stop.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Genty. will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the byline, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A first down carry for Smith. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Argelati.
Now Mahomes. Left side, it's Beckham. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow. Argelati.
They'll try to run this one right up the gut. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gomez. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Gomez. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Yellow. Come back. Argelati.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets puts him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Here's Burrow. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here we go, here we go,
So
here we go.
3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is kind of lined up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Hot! 180! It's hot! 11
Now
MT,
Burrow
11 MT.
changing the look.
11 MT, 11 MT. Hot!
On second and goal. Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A 61-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Down by
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Parks. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A give to Smith out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mahomes going to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll have to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
11 MT.
2nd and 6.
11.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Bates. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a handoff up the middle. Brennan. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot. Turbo shot. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Cincinnati. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Still going inside the 20.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Bengals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
This This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Parks. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now back to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Terrell Bernard. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Here now, second and goal.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third.
I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Two straight sacks have them backed up now for a third and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Color.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez.
Well, Carter, they're still going to have to go for it after that play, and I'm not sure that the running game is going to be a part of what they have to do on fourth down now.
From this far out, you wouldn't think so.
Here it is, fourth and goal.
Yellow. 180.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here we go.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
Right 80. 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he will have the Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11. 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He sets to fire deep. That is intercepted. And the
the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mahomes.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
One final try for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They needed 8. They only got 6 here in the final seconds as the 2-point conversion fails. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was an excellent